SciTube is an initiative to make learning psychology interesting, exciting, and easier. SciTube promotes learning psychology through the relevant original experiments that resulted in the theories. The videos also sensitize the learners about the relevance of the theories in contemporary times.
Concept: prosopagnosia. Cognitive. Experimental setup: Benton Facial Recognition Test. The Benton Facial Recognition Test (BFRT) was developed by Arthur L. Benton and Gerald Van Allen in 1968 within the field of neuropsychology. The purpose of the test was to systematically examine face perception abilities, particularly in individuals with brain injury. Benton and Van Allen were motivated by clinical observations of patients who could see normally and recognize objects, yet failed to recognize familiar faces, a condition later termed prosopagnosia or face blindness. Their goal was to create a standardized experimental tool to distinguish face perception deficits from general memory or vision problems. What happened in the experiment? Participants were shown a target photograph of a human face. They were then asked to identify the same face from a set of multiple photographs. The task was designed to vary lighting, facial angle, and expression, remove reliance on hairstyle or clothing, focus purely on facial structure and features. Importantly, the test did not require memory of familiar faces. Instead, it measured the ability to perceptually match unfamiliar faces, allowing researchers to isolate facial processing from memory or naming abilities. Participants' accuracy and speed were carefully recorded. Key observations and conclusions. The findings were revealing. Healthy individuals performed well, even with changes in lighting or orientation. Patients with specific brain damage, especially to the right temporal or occipital regions, performed poorly. These individuals could recognize objects but failed at face recognition tasks. Conclusion: face recognition is a specialized cognitive function, distinct from general visual perception or memory. The BFRT provided strong empirical evidence for prosopagnosia as a real and measurable neuropsychological condition. Inferences and contemporary relevance. The Benton Facial Recognition Test remains highly relevant today. Clinical diagnosis used to assess face processing deficits after stroke, trauma, or neurodegenerative disease. Autism research helps examine atypical face perception. Cognitive neuroscience supports theories of specialized brain modules for faces. Artificial intelligence informs how human face recognition differs from machine systems. Core insight: recognizing faces is not automatic. It is a specialized brain function that can selectively fail. Benton and Van Allen's work reshaped our understanding of social perception, reminding us that everyday abilities like recognizing faces rely on precise and fragile neural systems.
If you think the video made learning psychology easier, like, comment, share, and subscribe.